先把单个的任务给交了。感觉这一串任务线应该是做完了，但我估计应该是还有后续。
I communicate. Anything I can do to assist you? Yes, what have you discovered? Oh, you've lessened the load on my... Any other updates?
Can't say I'm fond of these lodgings.
好多难民在外面排队。泽金厂最近呢，这边最远。那我先去泽金厂看看呗。不对，我先去直接去杀人先，杀人长点经验。
Easy on the actuators.
这边有路过去吗？我记得我可是易溶于水的体质。看着也不像能过的。前面那是管道还是大虫啊？管道吧。哦，管道。还以为是大长虫，吓坏我。这什么管道？这里我来过吗？啊，这里被泽金腐蚀的好严重哦。这边有个小站点，这个也是被泽金腐蚀的很严重。好多地雷，真的！哎呦，我说我把它拆掉，好像我爆破等级不够，拆不了。升级，我现在点开锁点得上来吗？点2级开锁，感觉有点不上不下的。我现在的技能。
plan on conjuring
我
ammo.
我好像做
We
反
ought to
了
get。the crafting side. Anyway, need something? Sure.
哎呀，我子弹不够了，我找地方搓子弹。我得从这边过，得从这边过，这河过不了，或者这边好像有一条道可以过，算了，往这边走吧。得往这儿走。哦，不对啊，如果我在这里打架的话，我应该搓点子弹过来，因为我这里是要消灭什么什么的老巢。雷吉娜可不是胆小鬼，所有封锁裂缝的填充量都被死得粉碎。终于自由了，总算鼓托勇气挣脱了姨妈集权的掌控。N射线实验室，我希望入口就有一个技术台让我搓东西。
That's the range, Commander. This will be glorious. Hope my
Let me know when you need a distraction.
哎，哇，什么枪？ 这里可以进，等会儿我再看一眼。这边进我估计直接打架，哦，这边进不了，这边门锁死了，那应该就是刚刚那个门进了。
Now this is just sloppy. If I wasn't already here to kill all these traitorous fools, I'd be forced to use one or two as an
哇，
example
这
to
里
the
发生
rest.
什么事情啊？哎呦！
Stop your silliness, fool! The only ones losing body parts around here today are you and your traitorous friends.
模范福克斯。
0.36 cubed. Look at the state of this poor fool. There's a cultist behind you! Wait, surely she's fine. Just please keep her away from me.
帮他急救一下。
Architect's mercy, thank you. It is so much easier to be polite when I needn't. Oh, dear Archivist Clemens has been so strange lately. So distant, so. He's like a wire stretched beyond its break. He's deeper in the facility, worked in with all those cultists.
Please, with the way my so-called brethren are comporting.
Yes, I'm sure the crazed cultist. I've seen few firsthand, but that isn't because
进
they've
入了
gone.
视觉缺失状态，
I believe they have become
什么意思？
visibility deficient.
近战3或者枪械3。
Oh, there's no such thing as invisibility.
Their actions are inexcusable. Science allows.
It's a shame the facility is in shambles. We've an N-ray scanner device that may render the. If I'm still alive in a week, I'll put in a. The scanner is an optical device designed to detect It was stored nearby. But with the damage to the facility, you'll likely need to. I appreciate.
当敌人被近战攻击时，该模块会击晕周围所有敌人，持续8秒。
Try and keep your guts on the inside, Commander.
是刚刚那个门开了，相当于开近路了。
Look there, on the counter. Reckon it's the N-ray scanner that scientist was all about.
I spy my next victim. I mean, a hostile combatant.
Guns cocked and loaded. Just give the signal.
这还有其他地方吗？
I appreciate your help. Dying makes it so difficult. You can use it to see the wires connecting this door to the nearest override.
啊，用它来查看线路。那我自由市场感觉也可以啊。 是1、2、3、4。
That should do it. Let's get on with the killing.
OK。原来不用跑出去。
You've opened the way forward. Very good work.
On what target?
No target.
I will restore my life. My death.
You leave at once.
I'm alive. Who needs to die? That's a Glorious Dawn communication device. Our cells use them to send and receive encrypted messages.
零星卡赚了。
Victor, I fully understand the importance of your work. This is exactly why I push you so. Your moral justifications for delaying your delivery are misguided. Dead is dead. What matter is it if their ends come in 1 minute or 3? If you seek to be humane in your duties, fine. So long as I get the explosives in time. But if we fail to act, the order will be lost forever. Collateral damage was always inevitable, Victor. You knew this. And the longer you take in your laboratory, the greater your risk of being caught becomes. If that happens, you know what must be done. But I should remind you that such a failure will result in vastly more suffering.
充能3管喷。
Angelus killing tool who has isolated you from my hand. How dare you hamper my ascension with your dissonance?
Look sharp. It's fight.
Ready to waste them on your command.
居然尸体也捡不了。 且是原来自己可以直接接的。可我还说让我个路呢。圆形级隔离舱需要科学5，观察3。哎呀，等级都不够啊，难受。观察3，我观察有吗？观察1，升1级之后可以拿。那我就又点额外的点了。近战5，科学5有点难。可以点个观察，我还有多少升级啊？我还够没有？差的还挺多的。
Look at the sad little sprat. His corrugated metal cage. Close it.
You, friend of friends, are a greater ally than many. Oh, thank you.
What? Where? I thought we dispatched with all of those traitors, charlatans. Fine, just...
I can see it. I see you possess our N-ray scanner. Ooh, indeed, damn it, Victor, and damn his hubris. Fitting that his experiment would cause so pardon my excitement. I don't know the specifics, only that Victor was performed. In the ensuing chaos, Victor's experiment was destroyed. I know some cultists were killed, but many more still live. Moving survived as most of the cultists died immediately. I would be more sympathetic to their collective plight, and they not promise to insert every eye. Although it requires further investigation, they are physically here, but only partially. Hence their unseen state, because he refused to follow procedure. He gets fooled, believe me, this is more... Thank you again for your help. I shall collect my belongings and, well, leave for my life once it's safe. Safe.
能源桶不够。等离的手枪69。锁定式火箭发射器，我还有21发弹药。来个火箭发射器。传统是个工具笨重设计 本不利于战斗，但经过强化的刀刃时期杀伤呈指数级增长。我好想要这个呀！这里过不去怎么办？这里。哎呦，吓我一跳！好炸！啊！哦，树。哦，原来是这个意思。我说我怎么一直原地引爆？这里显示有东西吗？爆破8。真是能被炸死！小小炸弹难不倒我，你就炸吧。我吃的东西多，你就炸吧。
Cultists and interlopers breaching my defenses at once? There is but one option left to me. To save Arcadia, to ensure the future, we must both
有意思。
die.
德维里斯多年前也对我说过这类似的话，你为什么要帮他？
Because the order cannot be hindered by war or by compromise. Any obstacles must, if DeVries does not receive my explosive, she will resort to a violent... I thought this explosive vest would be an unnecessary precaution. All I can hope is that by blasting us
我还以为你是科学家，不是殉道者，你就想这样名留青史。
Want has nothing to do with it, and you cannot possibly understand whether I am or am not capable of martyrdom. You do not
你来
know
这里是
my
为了
depth
尽量
of
减少
character.
无辜伤亡，炸死我可就白费这心思了。
You read my terminal. You're not with the order. You cannot understand why this would be.
如果能避免无谓的牺牲
Could I，
何妨一试？
explain? Your verbiage does not conceal. If the order is not prevented from reaching its true potential and solves the universal equation, all scientific uncertainty and any associated suffering will end.
即便摆在眼前是完美的道路，人们依旧会偏离正轨。
But surely DeVries opened my eyes. Politics cannot bind us. Uncertainty cannot strangle. And no one can be allowed to waltz in.
我觉得自己终于了解你了，你不敢直面自己在此地的所作所为。
What? How do you not understand the present situation?
你根本不懂一个根本不懂概率的门外汉。
That's not all this. Helping DeVries, completing the work of my explosives.
德维里斯摧毁了天际点空间站，害死了几百人，你也想变成他那样？
Augustine couldn't have done such a thing. She was on a secret mission at the time.
没错，就在天际点空间站。
I don't wish to believe you, but I've been a fool going along with this farce.
This poor fool seemed intent on doing himself and us both.
Now hold on. Victor's not the first to be taken in by DeVries' cunning. It feels wrong to punish him for it. I doubt he's got any more secrets to tell anyway.
那要是说的对，没必要动心，就这样吧。
Your loss. Don't like to boast, but
I believe that's another thanks I owe you. You
你
certainly
帮
keep
德维利斯到底图什么？
interesting. I found a way to, via the use. DeVries needed explosives for her plan. By making them unseen, the explosives. Saying that out loud now, it sounds unreal. But somehow, I convinced myself.
我怎么知道你不会趁我一走就又跑去帮德维利斯？
Here, it is the key to my quarters. Take whatever you find. That will ensure that I cannot use any of it to further DeVries.
尽量别再去加入什么革命团体了，行吗？
Even if I wanted to. I appreciate your consideration. You certainly convinced me.你这儿也太穷了。这个反派当的。N射线辐射，N射线实验室为你的身体带来了脱胎换骨的变化。现在，当你承受任意类型的伤害时，你有几率承受额外的 N 射线伤害。并且还会自动进入伪装形态。当你承受伤害时，有5%的几率进入迷装伪装状态，但是你将承受额外等同于最大生命值5%的 N 射线伤害。感觉还行，我要搞一个。几率伪装。
boy, damn it! We've killed every traitor in this place, but they're I like the cut of your jib command. They were operating under his order. We should return to the one we saw earlier. It will hopefully yield some worthwhile.
这里算探完了吗？都没什么东西。460可以，不亏。这是转移的，我再逛一下，确定没什么东西给漏掉。那个地方要那个什么什么武器要升级之后才能回来拿了。行，你出吧，后面来拿。发现威尔院长的终端记录中对威力限制的描述一反常态的充满负面评价。在当质问院长之前，或许该搜集更多资料。我先去调查这个造厂7号。这个人在哪里？就在里面。
This is it. The Dawn's Not much, but the idiot didn't even have enough respect to stay to kill me himself. I'm right back.
等我再升一级回来拿这个武器，点观察。天堂岛调查，天堂岛调查岛上出现的裂隙，这个在哪呢？前往天堂岛调查岛上出现的裂隙，在之前那个岛。在天堂岛。我去找个贩卖机，我身上没弹药了。这个贩售好像在很里面，这里好了。 冰冻手榴弹等离子手榴弹。买一个。1000块太贵了。工程学8。
Day 206. Morale low. Condition feeble. Voucher mech. Watching. Always watching. Many have left for Matriarch's mercy, seeking refuge with the Order. The fools. Can't they see the Order is no different from the Protectorate? The Order won't...
Incessant muttering to oneself may disturb fellow passengers. Further conduct violations may warrant notification of the Sentinels.
Try it, you doddering rattletrap. Such threats compel me no longer. I now answer to no one. I've seen through the lies of both sides. In time, everyone will.
Unwarranted optimism may be a sign of a more serious imbalance. Please see a curativist before boarding.
Architect. Architect. I hope this is not turning out an act of war.
不让进。
Due to contrivance malfunction, laboratory mishap, and/or miscellaneous legal dangers.
制服露出白色的机械臂，哦，好像都能露出。店主服。
Hello? Someone there? Yes? Did the missive not play? Zeranium Manufactory 7, presently and for an indeterminate time, is in lockdown. That means no... Wait, you have a writ? This is Factor Make...
Yes, right over here. You're not getting down below. So, the abbot deigned to... And you've brought along your own Rift cultist, I see. In case we required poor methodology.
Poor methodology? How dare you? Do you think ample bloodshed just happens by itself?
证件随你查验，但我们带什么人你们管不着。
Surely. Far be it from me to question the... Sometimes I cannot fathom what goes through the... I'll send word you're en route. I expect your behavior will remain impeccable.
你知道这次袭击的幕后黑手是谁吗？
We have a working... And we have managed to corner the apparent perpetrator down below.
看来那个肇事者确实把你们逼到了绝境。
Our suspect, one initiate Alva,
见习幕是阿尔瓦啊，是我刚刚碰到那个人。
Though steadfastly maintaining her innocence.
哦，不是，看来。
She has also barricaded herself in the
到目前为止，
operations
这件事都
control
透着
room.
可疑。
Understandable, I admit.
Victor wasn't exactly the partner in crime I envisioned DeVries to have.
为什么这么说？那你原本想象的理想搭档是什么样子？
Someone with a little more grit. That man back there? I'm glad we were able to show him a little grace. You ever wonder what might have happened if DeVries had let us in on her initial plan? Surely we wouldn't have been taken in by her rhetoric like Victor. Right?
也许你确实会被蒙骗，毕竟你对他抱有明显的职业崇拜。
Hotshot Earth Directorate agent swoops in to liberate your colony, sets you on a new exciting path, and you're telling me you wouldn't have been a bit smitten?
看到了吧，我说的没错吧
Good law. I was a kid with a crush, like you said. It wasn't serious. After Triangulum, all I wanted was to do for other colonies what Augustine had done for mine. Still do.
我们现在不就在做这件事情吗？拯救阿卡迪亚。
Trying anyway. Thanks for letting me wax for a bit. We can get back to what we were doing now. Unless there was something else you found it, huh? No. You know what? This one's on me. Shouldn't have left it. Something like that. Truth is, I was getting ready to toss that old thing. Guess I just wanted to listen to it one last time. See if I missed anything. Don't you think I know that? I'm not that... Maybe I am I don't even know what... Sounds stupid said out loud. Well, I don't understand why you're not more vexed about it. Doesn't that upset you? Doesn't it put a fire in your belly to catch her?
需要鉴赏家。
I can't really remember what the others sounded like. Helen, all these years. And the only recording I've managed to preserve is from the one person I'd rather forget. I should just keep everything bottled up. Like, you know what? Do whatever you want with that recording. It means nothing to me now anyway. Oh yeah? What's needling you? Fair point. Guess Horizon Point didn't exactly foster a lasting fellowship, did it? All I heard about this moon called Eden, all jesting aside, what's there to tell? Spent the first year, before the invasion at least, the Earth Directorate still needed someone to watch the colony, and I had 2 working lamps. Yeah, figured they'll leave that episode out of the serials. Arcadia's a tinderbox right now. War spun up folks on all sides, and the people in this colony need us, Commander. Even if they don't know it yet. Not always. Went a couple of stretches there on low power to avoid detection from, the way you're gawping at me right now makes me think I answered that question wrong. I appreciate the concern. Won't lie, had some hard years. Got caught up in a few lost causes. No point jawing about history when our ex-agent, I found you. Oh, and Val's been stalling less since I patched her acclimator. Spread worst. It'd be pretty horrifying if I wasn't. I was trying to teach myself some new skills in the galley. Val got it into her hardware. I needed a hobby. Nothing like a small grease fire in space to get the vitals pumping. Like most colonies, good people being ground down from above. A lot of Triangulum's known for churning out freighters, and shipbuilding ain't exactly. Can't remember a time I didn't end the day all banged up, filthy, and smelling like I just. It was hard work, sure. Funny thing was, I wasn't even an engineer back then. I was working late one evening and overheard something I shouldn't. A day later, I was being accused of corporate espionage. Didn't want to bring any heat down on anyone else, so I went on the run before the first jackboot showed up at my door. Oh, now, you'll have to tell me what those other things are. I was on the run for... Oh, then the Earth Directorate showed up. They liberated Triangulum, pulling me and the rest of the colony out. She was one of the forward agents who went ahead to assess just how... She was no nonsense. I thought her one of the... I liked her. And for some reason, she seemed to take a shine to me. Sure was. kept hoping I might. My folks shuffled off the motor coil when I was little. They tried their best. I didn't like feeling like I was adding to their burden, so I struck out. Yeah. No point missing something you're never getting back, though. That's either hope or foolishness, Commander, and I can't. Even if we survive the rift, 10 years is a long time to be gone. How about this? We ever make it out of this system, I'll take you back to Triangulum, make the entry. Oh, yeah.
We going to kill Hierarch Ziegler soon? My knife hands, who can say? There was no indication that I've seen. I'm as interested as I am to hear whatever sorry explanation he has. Not sure maybe I'll start with his gallbladder. Such as?
It evidently originated here. Transport pod full of Zeranium. Blue outpost opportunity to notch with tinges and fenders.
Wait, so has it been classified as an accident? Or an attack?
What I'd like to know is why our illustrious series made no warning beforehand.
不知道能不能杀下去。
Initiate Alpha, stand down. Relinquish control of this facility immediately.
Oh, my dear Proctor, you can't believe a low-level drudge like me is responsible for any of this.
You'd have us all believe you seized control to demonstrate your innocence. Wait, is this being broadcast?
I have no idea how this audio doodad works. You're the one in charge here, Proctor's Svoboda.
感觉可以跳下去。
Sure you didn't do something?
I demand your unconditional
让走。
surrender.
Hello, Proctor? I'm pushing buttons over here now. Did I suspect you somehow?
Detoxification initiated. What's happening? Turn over.
Ah, yes, of course. Next on my list of lowest probability events, strangers sent by the Abbot, gallivanting about amidst a... If we'd been able to communicate beyond our walls, might have saved you a trip. As I can successfully report, we have identified the responsible party.
你说的是见习牧师阿尔瓦
A low-level subordinate. A spy or turncoat, no doubt. A sleeper agent from one of those secret
这个指控相当严重，你有
enemy
证据吗？
Within a beat of us hearing of the attack, Alpha seized command of the system. She then forcefully repelled several attempts to extricate her. Why she could destroy this entire place at any moment from in there. I implore you
可能还
to
是
stop
得
her
先
before
调
she
查一
does
下，
so.
再决定要不要动手。
I fear violence may
你
be
刚
our
刚在
only
和他争
recourse.
吵，具体原因是什么？
Fervent professments of innocence mostly. I suppose spies must build up a... At any rate, I have work to do. And
先调查一
whatever
下。
for, I suppose some limited nose... I'll be in my office.
我们来调查调查。
Nice weather we have been having. Or not.
Cause trouble, and I will school you, chapter and verse.
We're still in lockdown, so I take it you haven't shot the traitor yet. I am so...
Would you describe the arachnid's calicity as slavering when it attacked? How
How much viscous fluid did you test? I don't know anything about the fluid's volume. Thing attacked. I shot it. There's goo all over the spot in America.
2 exemplars, dead as Pythagoras. No one's been inside operation.
Of course, she's hiding something. You think those two... Alva's been here for... Glad those nuts. May the plan guide you.
Investigator? Always account for standard deviation. May all your endeavors add to the equation.
开锁8。枪击身亡。枪击身亡。
Oh, hello. A visitor. Who is it? And who are you, dear? And who is that? Another Earth Directorate.
Is she talking about?
Glorious. All this for me. Fear I hardly deserve such attention.
是你们的院长派我来调查爆炸元凶案的，爆炸案元凶的。
Oh, believe you me, I am thoroughly unaware how anyone would think me capable of all this.
我听说你杀了那2个守卫。
Yes, that was terrible. I fear there was a scuffle. Their weapons fired. It was a most unfortunate thing.
所以说是督导官在诬陷你。
I hate to speak poorly of management. I assume she's acting as any functionary would, assigning blame to appear in control.
但你并没有证据。
Dear me, I wish I did, but why, yes, I could unseal access to the record. I'd be right grateful if you'd have a look. I swear I'm completely innocent of this heinous act they're accusing me of. If you need to hear me say it, sure, appreciate your help. May the plan favor us against long odds.
都是开锁8，我升1级就可以了。但是我还想点观察去拿那个匕首。
May circumstances proceed toward intended results.
记录已清除。 机遇前哨战。
Patrol's back, I hear. Don't see Auntie's being too discreet about it.
Our Earth Directorate. Hello.
Yes, they witnessed me rather discomposed, I fear. Visions of Auntie's choice.
The Factor is less accusatory in his questioning than certain of...
Troops now guard the entrance above. Do not let my position fool you. All within the Order are scienticians, and hence we seek the truth of any hypothesis based on evidence. A recent security audit brought up several we were unable to track down the whereabouts of it. Nothing conclusive.
You examined the launch records, yes? Did you find anything, dear? I'd say But listen to me. What do I know about this? But still, even the most junior scientist knows the best explanation is one requiring the fewest assumptions. Ergo, I set the correct coordinate. Oh, do be patient with me, dear. A uranium leak occurred moments after the launch. I imagine it made the overriding of the coordinates also deserves a look. Don't you think? I expect the uranium leak stemmed from all...
I can speak to the all commands are routed through the hub in central processing. If one meant to accomplish what you're suggesting, they would likely look to do it there.
Oh, I'm full of hidden depths, dear.
I'll stay here and play for more time. May fate and fortune converge.
Investigator.
May circumstances proceed toward intended results.
这里直接开锁12了。
I've got your numeral. Keep moving.
Swoboda sure has it out for that initiate. Guess I would too if Alpha had killed a bunch of my colleagues.
不对啊，是这边吗？
Just say which.
Over here, once and for all.
工程学3。
Look, Commander. Better sleep with so hot. I've been known to hold a grudge.
Thank you kindly. I am decidedly in your debt. Anything you need? Of course. I am now able to breathe.
这里是中央处理枢纽吗？如果要重定向发射坐标，应该是这里吧
？Strange question, but yes. All commands pass
你检查过裸露的电线了没有？觉得问题在哪里呢？
Well, in my based on the sloppy state it was left in, I'd say that I was in my cot doing it. The door was creaky to open. I should have known it would lodge in place when it closed, but works in operations, right? Well, careful on your way out. Try not to be liquefied and subsequently devoured.
观察物，这里都是要观察才可以。
Investigator.
Vector's been in there a while now. Perhaps this conundrum is approaching a solution.
Something about that Albert doesn't square. And she called me sad. I'm not sad.
Just for the record.
Yes. I'd been hoping an empiricist. Oh, what else will this? Might I entreat you to act in such a capacity? The control. Oh, well, we developed a pharmaceutical primer that, technically it poisons you a little, but also heals you quite effectively. Shut off the gas, it's yours. Tremendous. May deliberate endeavors beget expected results.
这里直接死。防护不够。手动重置花式射击。 加20%伤害，加10护甲，同一品牌。把说服点到底。
Vector's been in there a while now.
Investigator.
Circumstances proceed toward intended results.
I like that Alva. Granted, she's most likely lying through her teeth, but at least she's interesting.
Yes. What else will this? Might I entreat you to act in such a capacity? Oh, we developed a pharmaceutical primer that, tremendous. May deliberate endeavors beget expected results. I'd been... Might I entreat you? We developed a pharmaceutical... May deliberate endeavors beget expected results.
往这走上去。是往这样对面其实就是到。这儿也不像能过去的样子。不行，这个地方一碰就会死。其实这边有条路。这里显示可以走，但是高度上我过不去。
Nice weather we have been having, or not having. Goodbye.哦，这是回去的近路。
You're back. I see. Uranium overflow venting has returned to a non... Of course. Of course. What's on your mind? Now that you mention it, I must admit I haven't given the attack a... Not much. Keeps to herself mostly. You mean just after the attack occurred? I was in a state... This card will allow you into our humble little research lab. The pharmaceutical primer I mentioned is in...
操作区正后方。 说得好，哪里是操作区？
May circumstances proceed toward intended results.
Or specifically, potential implicate.
You know how the order is. Always calculate.
That you found evidence that the coordinates were rerouted.
I admit I had the knowledge to cause the leak, but not the authorization. Svoboda has clearance. I'm sufficiently certain our proctor is conspiring with a...
Yes! Now this is definitely...
Wait a minute. You're going...
Oh, I see you two thought you were proving my innocence. No, you were helping identify... I'd advise you, dears, to help or stay out of my way. Proctor Svoboda needs to pay for her actions.
Yes, I concur. That may be the only part of this that seems certain. You are far more capable than...
I am a dedicated agent of the Order, but no, I am Marisol Delgado.
因果干
formerly of
预
the
部
Department of Preempt.
That group was just a story to scare novice scienticians. Next, you're going to be telling me you're... Wait.
Marisol's fine, thank you, dear.
I must admit, the rumors about your department... They said anyone who... If there are any hints of truth to that...
This is hardly the time for a history lesson or debate, I'm afraid. I arrived decades ago to lie low after a...
That you are who you are, and are standing right... But I suspect your methods are not my own, nor the Order's, as I know it. And I fear your intentions for Proctor's... Yes, you did work for Orlo, didn't you?
A wise. Good thing you showed up when you did. You saved me from having to kill everyone here. Svoboda has much to answer for.
What's this? After decades keeping this identity, your inexpert blundering has... This would be an ideal... You can't possibly be party to all... Our investigator has definitively determined my innocence following a thorough investigation.
I don't know what you found, but any so-called... This is all nothing more than a flagrant example of...
Enough, traitor. You make no more deception.
No, wait,
Thus concludes a thoroughly distasteful business. Best search her office.
It would have been nice to perform that search before there was a corpse in the room, but beggars and choosers.
Proctor left her terminal on. The terminal unsealed the effluvium repository. That's traditionally off limits. Ideal spot to hide something. We should take a look.
This space seems to be brimming with runoff chemical sludge. It's been renovated, I see.
大型等离子炸弹。
Go ahead. You should have the honors.
泽晶射线。透明的像是。哦，黑金。哇哦！他们花弹动作感觉还可以啊。袭击神烧站是想点燃姨妈之犬和教坛的战火，却引来双方的联合调查。我们是要跟地球理事会的干员合作，但前提是绝不能让他们的线索追查到我们。鉴于近期的挫败，德威利斯已决定，我们将启动 A467号应急计划。
The Proctor's efforts appear part of a larger scheme. Ah, of course. I should have assumed you had a greater purpose here. I have some unfinished business I need to get back. I'd propose a strategic partnership. You help me, I help you. What do you say? Good, good. It's a little crowded here, though, isn't it?
Sure, I could use a few. And don't let that.
Excellent. Well then, I am not entire. I do so hope you'll forgive my thoroughly convincing. Not really, no. Innocent and unobtrusive never truly came natural to me. May the plan.
My fellow loyalists, it is time. Due to the Earth Directorate operatives' continued meddling, we must increment our timetable by a factor of hours, not days. Accordingly, our forces have taken over the monastery. Those I predetermined to be resilient to reason have been executed. The rest should not cause us trouble. I have locked the lift to prevent the agent from reaching the monastery, but the following code will grant you access. 34145. I will continue my work from here, supplying Augustine with everything she needs for our plan to succeed, and delaying the agent as I'm able to. May the results of our actions today secure a more prosperous tomorrow for our sacred order.
Seer Wiley isn't very good at this whole seer business, is he? Nice of him to just hand us the code like that. We should remember to mock him for that as he bleeds out.
I realize you didn't receive the most welcome of receptions here. Well, I recognize you've...
我还以为还要坐那么长的电梯上去呢，还好是传送，可以的。这个了解院长的秘密可选。 大点的话，这里还没去过。
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to how it was? One never relishes saying we did.
Grand Agent! Oh, a rogue faction has taken over the monastery. My seer, to make matters worse, my access code's not working. Without it, I've I've known Landon for years. You must be mistaken if what you say is true. That is damning evidence, and that's a serious accusation. Why would I do so? Far from it. I can't discuss this right now. The monastery. You do seem, the truth is, I held wife, but I needed him. I still need. I'm sorry, but we really haven't the time to litigate this issue for peace talks. Yes, representatives of Auntie's choice. I know I mentioned it before, but compartmentalization is crucial to the success of most of the Order's operations. I wish I could offer. Yes, once you reach the monastery, go forth as was determined.
I assure you these traitors haven't factored us into their equations. Ready to be the hole in their math?
Are you sure that rope can support us?
I am 100% certain that its tensile strength is marginally greater than our combined weight. Probably.
Wait, look! Someone just came up near the lift. It must be.
I swear, the more he talks, the more pain it makes me want to inflict on his person.
That belief in your minds. Let it strengthen your resolve, and do not hesitate. The time for ideation is concluded. Now is the time for execution.
deserve.
Nice of you. What?
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
That is fair.
Anomalous outliers.
I have a fix on their weaknesses.
I will restore my life or avenge my death. I'm alive. Who needs to die?
To Architect's perspiring brow, if you try to cite the fourth pillar to me one... Armed conflicts are not the inevitable... Oh, and I suppose we're going to pretend the second pillar doesn't exist?
Anchorites, be warned. Any conversation with these two may... Oh dear.
As your friend has correctly determined, we are anchorites, here by choice. This is actually... An outside opinion might be useful at this juncture. Our current topic is whether...
You would if it was your colony being in...
We're going in circles again.
If I need the book, only real numbers.
And I require... I'd also caution against borrowing additional titles. The scribes are absolute fusspots when...
Augustine? Sure.
I will add it has been some time since we last saw her. Not since before the schism.
Evidently, Augustine was obsessed with the rift. We explained that the rift is an aberration of the plan's natural order.
Apologies, but gossip doesn't fall under our purview. I'm sure I have no notion of what you...
Good for him. About time someone put theory into...
What my colleague means is Landon Wiley is a... I do hope no one's been hurt. I see. That is... much appreciated.
Found another one.
By my neck, I mean a hostile combat.
Commencing with... Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Recharge for mayhem.
Discovery. Target analyzed.
Lay down fire.
Really noted. Refrain from a gratuitous battle cry to improve combat efficiency by...
Sit down. Those junction boxes. Look familiar. The N-ray scanner should show how they're wired.
follow the crowd will be terminated.
Standing by to stupefy.
Look, I know this ain't gonna get to the abbot, but I have complaints that need registering anyhow. This monastery's too big for the staff we've got. And it sure seems like the scienticians and theorists here ain't fixated on keeping neat.
It's the unknown variable. Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Ain't as bad as it was in Auntie's choice. That don't mean it's good. I just ask you folks to remember that there's more of importance out here than just your numbers.
Nowhere near as interesting as the taxidermied cross-sections displaying their internal organs I made when I was a child.
Keep to whatever you want. Eliminate the target.
Well, this is quite modest. Very simple and austere. Can hardly guess who lives here. Did the abbot take a vow of resplendency?
minds of Auntie's choice. This must be prevented, whatever the cost, or humanity's ascendance will be forestalled by centuries, if not millennia. The stalwart agent arrives. I need more time to finish my work, so I've prepared a choice for you. The hostages in the card press before you will die unless you intervene. If you go through the door on the right, you'll find the means to save them by solving a simple puzzle. Leave through the other door, however, and they will die, screaming in abject terror.
As if we'd fall for their stalling tactics just to watch these poor fools die slowly. Definitely not.
Like the cut of...
Raise high probability. Wiley dropped here. He let some others go.
Normally, I'd suggest picking the lock on that safe, but it looks to be rigged to that ridiculous puzzle up above. This must be the so-called puzzle they expect us to waste our time on. Looks like it was constructed by a child. Yeah.
Yeah. Sources buffalo.
Weapon prime.
Mitigating the threat. Provocation in progress.
Followed by detonation.
Unnecessary vulnerabilities identified.
You will see biological function.
I have a fix on their weaknesses.
Presumably some random.
Collecting data. Anomalous outlier.
Seems we've effectively begun their puzzle. Idiots. Look, they obviously meant for this to waste our time. Let's just find a way to kill the hostages so we can move on. if that was a good idea.